Yes, Srin, please tell me, is this PPT visible to all?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
I'm
sir.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Today we will see the new things which is inspired by the previous class. Okay, each and every day or each and every class
So
we will
now
learn.
it's not visible. The whole screen is black. Yes,
No,
sir, yes, sir. Now visible.
it is visible. Okay, so it takes some time. Okay, so now it is visible to all. So I'm just coming to the topic, that is Python data expression and statement. This is a unit name, that is second unit. In this unit, we will see the control structures or control structure. Now, if I talk about the control structure, so can anyone just give me idea what is mean by the control structure? Yes, please tell me. Any student who want to speak about the what is mean by the control structure?
Sir, the flow in which the instructions or statements are executed.
Okay, good. It is written over here. Control flow is the order that instructions are executed in the programs. So control statement is a statement that determines the control flow of a set of the instructions. And there are three fundamental form of the control that are required to understand the programming language. So here we have the Python programming. So definitely now see what are the those control structures by which we can learn more about the Python. Now first when we have the sequential control. Now what do you mean by the sequential control? Can anyone just give me an idea? Yes, please. Anyone who want to speak something here more about the sequential control, then you can speak. Yes, please tell me. If we don't have any right,
All the statements, all the statements should be written in a sequence.
okay, so this is the general statement or general concept. We can say all the statements which are written in sequential way that must be controlled into the sequential way. Just like example, you can understand like see a equal to b, sorry a equal to 10, b equal to 20, and c equal to a plus b. So now there is a flow of all these instructions or statements. Number one, we have to assign a value of A, that is 10, same we will go for the B. So 20 is assigned to the B. And here we have the mathematical or arithmetic simple operation which is known as the C equal to A plus B. So all instructions which are written into the sequential way. And those are also required to control in a specific manner. So that is known as the sequential control. If talking about the control structure, that is selection control, this is the second one. So in this way, the word is determining that you have to control your instructions or control of the statement following by the selection concept or selection parameters, and in which we learn about the if then else statements. Okay, in the C and C++ programming language, you have already heard about this term. Those students who do not have any idea about any kind of programming language, so there's no need to worry about your part. Okay, so I will be here, so I will explain in very well manner about the selection control within example. Now, third one we have the iterative control. So iterative control basically determine when you need to go for the iterative process. Iterative means we can say it is a repetitive process. Okay, it is also known as a repetitive. Okay, it is also known as a repetitive process. And in simple way, you can say this is a kind of the concept which is following by the loops. So in the loops, when you to learn for something which is relevant to the programming concept, so we have the iterative control. So if anyone asks the question into the examination or anywhere in the world at the time in the interview or somewhere else, then you can say the control structure or the structure by which we can determine that is the flow of the control flow of the program, from which concept the program's instructions or statements are to be executed. And there are three kind of the control structure. Number one, we have the sequential control. Second one, selection control, and third one is iterative control. Okay, so this is just idea about the control structure. From here, do you have any doubt? Then you can ask me, or shall I move ahead so that it will? Yes, friend, please give me reply properly so I can understand. Are you getting something over here or not?
No doubt, sir. No doubt.
No doubt. Okay. So, if you don't have any doubt, then can I move ahead?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, you can move ahead.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, before my class, did you learn about this control structure, or do you have any idea about previously this concept?
No, sir.
No,
So,
sir.
so I repeat my statement once again to all those students who are learning control structure concept in first time. So please keep in mind all the words which is displayed by my slide and something I will deliver by from the my words. Okay, so please listen carefully. So if you all don't have any doubt over here, then can I move ahead?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now listen, this is a statement which is relevant to about the sequential control. So as we have already discussed, sequential control is an implicit form of the control in which instructions are executed in order that they are written. So that's why it is known as the sequential control. As I told you, A equal to 10, B equal to 20, C equal to A plus B. So all the instructions or statement are to be executed in form of the sequential manner. Now, the point we need to keep in mind a program. Now, what is the program? Program is a set of the instructions. So, a program consisting of only sequential control is referred to as a state line program. Like, I'm just making a program like I'm just making a program A equal to 5, B equal to 10, C equal to 9, and I'm just doing the D equal to A plus B divided by C. So this is an expression, and using this expression, all the instructions are to be executed in the form of a sequential manner. It means the first instruction or statement, that is A equal to 5, will be executed first, and then second this one, third one, and we have the next one is 4. So all these four instructions are or will be executed into a sequential manner. Here, there is no additional kind of the controls are included, like selection control or iterative control. So, at the time, such programs are known as state line programs. So, this is a statement, this is a concept you have to keep in mind while solving any problem. Okay, so this is a state line program concept. Now, as I'm talking about the selection control, so I'm speaking from here some words or statement, then you can understand. Selection control is provided by a control statement that selectively execute instructions. Selectively execute instructions mean what is the parameter by which we can select. So there is some options. If this could be or not. So if the if the situation is right or true, then we will jump into the that part. Else, we what we can say, we will jump into the another part. So in your life, you have the two different choices. Either you should go to the market, or either you should go stay at your home. So you have the two options. If there is a rainy, then I will not go to the market. So what is this is a condition. So selection control can be understood by the condition manner. Like I need to go to the market, but there is a rainy. So what is the condition I can put into my programming book? If there is a rainy, then I will not go. Else I will go. Okay. So in general statement, I can write here in simple way you can understand. I'm just writing in a simple way English statement, then you can understand. Just let me add another slide over here, then you can understand. Okay, just give me 1 second. So let me add over here. Okay. In general statement, questions what is written here? If there is if there is rain, then okay, I'm using comma. If I'm not using comma, then I can write in what, then I would not like to go. Okay, I would not like to go wherever I want to go. Else, okay, else I will go. Now, this is a general statement. If I need to redraw this statement in a programming way, then how I can write? Can anyone just give me idea? In a programming way, if I need to write this statement in simple way, then how I can write? Can anyone give me idea? Yes, please. Can anyone just give me idea?
Sir, we will use if-else statement.
Okay, now you are talking about right now the programming term. So that term is known as the if then else statement. So I will come on that part. But before that, we need to learn more about the basic terms only. Now, in this statement, I can transform into my programming in simple way. So how I can change all these instruction into the programming way? Simple way. If so, if rain is equal to just rain is equal to 1, okay, or I can write true, okay, for understanding purpose. If rain is equal to 2 means outside outside rain is okay, then what happened? If rain is true, what is this? This is known as a condition. If this condition is true, this condition is true, if there's raining, so this condition is true, then the instructions which are written in this block, is known as the this block is known as the if block. This block is known as the if block. Suppose this condition is false, then what happened? This condition is false, then if block will not execute. Okay, so the point you need to keep in mind, I can write like here, the condition is true, then this block will be execute. Okay, so this block will be execute. But this condition is false. Suppose this condition is false, then suppose this condition is false, then what happened at the end? All these instructions which are written into the if block will not execute. Okay, so this is the point you need to keep in mind, will not execute. And here you can say I am using if. So this is what this is known as a keyword. So with using such kind of keywords, we can implement the selection control. So selection control, you can understand in the selection you are need to required part, that is called the selection. You need to select which part. Okay, based on condition, we will see where we need to jump on the or either on the if part or else part. Suppose the condition is false. Okay, the condition is false, then else part will be executed. So else part, so here this is known as the else block. So this is known as the else block. Okay. So this is known as the else block. So this is just idea about the selection control where we see in detailed manner, but let me know, do now is it clear to all how to perform the selection control? So this is the slide will show you how to perform the selection control. Now is it clear to all, or any doubt you have, then you can ask me please.
Clear, sir.
Yes please, what is doubt?
No, sir, clear.
Clear, sir, clear.
Okay, so every student is getting something here or just passing their time?
No, sir, we are listening.
No, sir, we
Clear,
are
sir.
getting.
Clear, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, so
We are
here
listening, sir.
Okay, thank you. In the third statement, what I have explained into the next slide, that is the summarized part. Okay, so you can read selection control is provide a control statement that selectively execute instruction while iterative control. Okay, now while iterative controls mean is a provided iterative control. Iterative means repetitive or looping control, and that repetitively, as I spoke you, execute instruction, and each is based on given conditions, because the condition is most important part. On the basis of certain condition, you will jump on the your inside part. So inside part of the iterative control or selection control. So that is depend on the condition. If I need to go somewhere else, so it depends on my condition. If I satisfy the such condition, then I can go. Just like example of I'm taking your example. If you want to appear in an exam, okay, then there is condition. If you are having 95% marks in your 12th examination, intermediate examination, then you can then you will appear. Okay, so this is the condition. What is the condition? 12th mark is equal to 95. So this is the condition. So on the basis of the condition, you have to choose the appropriate task or appropriate activity, and that is enter come into the selection control. And on this condition, we have to do perform the repeatedly step or process again and again. Then we have the iterative control. So this is the basic difference we need to understand. Okay, so now all the combination of sequential control, selection control, and iterative control, we have a beautiful term which is known as a control structure. Okay, so with this help of the three different kind of the paradigm, like sequential control, selection control, and iterative control, we will understand all the concept which is known as the control structure. Now, student, tell me, do you have any doubt here? Then you can ask, else I can move to the my next slide. Yes, please tell me.
No doubt, sir.
No
Okay.
doubt, sir.
Okay, thank you. So this part we have already discussed. Now, let us take some example. Sequential control. So all the instructions are executed in the sequential way: first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Suppose we have the 5 instructions, so all instructions are executed in sequential way. So this is the good one. Now selection control, as I told you, on the basis of the condition, if condition is true, then we will execute this part. Okay, so based on condition. If condition is false, then we will execute the false part. Iterative control. If condition is true, then we will jump into the block of the such iterative control. Else, if condition is false, then we will skip the while or will skip the iterative control blocks part. Okay, so this is the condition based. So we will see all these concepts through an example, then you will learn in better way. So now this is a diagrammatic approach by which you can see what we need to do into the coming time or coming classes. So now from this slide, you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Whatever you have, whatever you are feeling, sir, we have such doubt, then you can ask me. Please, you can ask me any question. Because slide by slide, we will cover up our concept. Now, please tell
No
me.
doubt, sir.
No doubt, shall I move ahead?
No doubt.
Yes, sir, no
sir.
doubt.
Okay, okay. So selection control. No, there's no specific required to tell more about sequential control. Why? Because all the instructions, if the instructions are written to the sequential manner, so which is already under come into the sequential control. Now, please read this statement once again. Sequential control is an implicit form of the control. So the program which is covered by me or anyone for writing the sequential way, this is already part of the sequential control. Okay. So there's no need to tell more about the sequential control. So that's why I'm just coming on the selection control. A selection control statement is a control statement providing selective execute of the instructions. This is the key points we need to keep in mind. A selection control structure is a given set of the instruction and the selection control statements. It could be one statement or multiple statements controlling their execution. We look at the if statement providing. So please now listen. If statement providing selection control in Python next slide. Okay. Now see, For learning more about the selection control, we have the concept that is known as the if statement. Okay, so this is a simple concept where we can say if statement. So this is the syntax. Okay, if statement. If condition is true. Okay, let me explain more about this concept or syntax in proper way. First, you need to write the if condition and then colon. Okay, this is a keyword we need to write, and here we need to take some margin. Okay, so this is known as the indentation. Okay, I can write here. This is known as the indentation. Okay, so this is known as the indentation. Means there's some gap is required. You can't take one gap, two gap. There's a specific gap is required. So when just after writing the colon, when just press the enter, it automatically maintain the its indentation. So you will see through an example, then you will learn. And statement, it could be one statement or multiple statements. So these are the executable instructions which are to be executed by the condition is true. So based on the condition. Else, if condition is false, then we will jump onto the else part. There's no guarantee in our program else part must be. It's an optional part. Okay, but in the if statement, there must be a condition and else part is optional. We are jumping on the else part whenever we are having the false condition. Okay, so we will jump on the else part when we have the false condition. So this is the example. Now, see the example, if grade is greater than 70, suppose grade is 65. 65 is greater than 70. Now, you are already intelligent people, so you can understand 75 can't be bigger than or equal to 70. So, of course, here the condition will be false. Here condition will be false. So, this passing grade message will not print. What the message to be printed? Failing grade. Okay. Now, if I'm writing here in the suppose I'm writing 71 is equal to, greater than or equal to 70. Now, question comes in some question you should have here. So, what is this we are using? This greater than equal to. These are the relational operator. These are known as relational operator by which we can compare the two different values, and one by one we will see, and each and every class we will learn something new idea from the our concept. So these are known as the relational operator. Relational operator are those operators which are used to make a comparison between two values. One value we have here grade, and another value we have that is 70. Okay, so 70 is a constant value and grade is a variable based value from the from which we will get the some information that is to be stored by the grade variable itself. Now, 71 is greater than 70. Oh, sorry, 71 is greater than 70. Of course, condition is true. So, undoubtedly, this condition is true. So, definitely, the passing grade message will be printed, and here else part will not execute it. So, this is the point. Because if condition is true, so the statement which are coming under into the if statement will be executed. Else part will not be executed. Okay, so this is the point. Now, if greater is equal to 100, grade is equal to 100. Suppose I wrote a message over here, grade is grade 102. Okay. Now, tell me more about here. Tell me more about here. I am writing here if grade is equal to 100. So now tell me what will we do here. So grade value is given here 102. Now tell me what would be the output? What would be the things over here? Yes, please tell me, students.
It will not give any output.
Yes, sir.
Then
It will not work.
no. Yes, okay. Gate value is 102, that is equal to 100. Condition is false. So definitely this statement will not execute. If gate statement is 100, of course 100 is equal to 100, condition is true. So at the time this message will be printed. So this is a perfect score. Now is it clear to all about the if statement?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, so did you make any program which is relevant to the if statement or if conditions before my classes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is good. It is good because you if statement. Okay, good. So what kind of programs you have developed or created or designed? Any student can give me some idea?
Rest.
So suppose if a number is divisible by 2, then print that
Oh,
it is an even number, else print it is an odd number. Like that.
okay, okay. Other than the if
The
conditions, did you?
determination of prime number.
Okay, good, good. And other than the if statement, did you design or develop any program which is relevant to the while loop or looping concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, okay, no problems, no problem. So good. No, here I mean to ask from the my classes means from in this semester. I'm not asking about your personal learning way.
No, sir, we didn't learn before your class.
Okay, so
No,
you
sir.
all you all didn't learn from the classes of the first year. This is my question actually.
Yes, sir, we didn't learn anything for your
Okay,
classes. We're new to
so
it.
okay, so you are new to it. Okay, thank you. So now here you don't have any doubt. Then can I move ahead, or you have any doubt? Then you can ask me.
One or two, it will print passing grade, no, sir?
102 if you are taking, then what happened at that time?
So we did not put any condition that less than 100.
No, no, no. If grade is equal to, now see, here we need to understand the operator part. This is equal to operator we are using. We are not using the greater than or less than. So if we are having here, now let me clear more about the some operator, then you can understand. Now, let us understand the some operator which is known as the relational operator. Now, this is known as the equal to operator. Okay, this operator is used to when you need to compare two values. Okay, so if both values are same, then condition will be true. Now, is it clear to all?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, who is?
Any number greater than 70, like as in the first statement, if grade is greater than or equal to 70. So, sir, 102 is greater than 70, na?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay, okay. Actually, I just took this part into two different part, but you are counting this statement. If greater is equal to 100 in the part of this one, so definitely at that case, at that time, if we are entering the grade is equal to 102, so what happened at that time? Grade is equal to grade greater than or equal to 70. So at the time, passing grade will be printed. No problem. But I explained this part. This is a different part. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, now we
Okay.
understand.
Okay. Okay. So this is the part actually.
Yes.
Now, this is equal to statement where we need to compare. Now, this is known as a not equal to. Okay. If two numbers or two values are, oh sorry, not equal. Not equal. If two values are not same or not equal, at the time the condition will be true. Now here we have the greater than equal to. This is known as the greater than, and this is known as the less than equal to, and this is also known as the only the greater than. If I want to match the condition greater than, like 70 greater than 70. Now tell me condition will be true or false?
False, sir.
Because 70 can't be greater than its self value, so this would be the false. Yeah, we can say 70 greater than equal to 70, so at the time we can say 70 is greater than equal to 70, so at the time it is at least equal to, not greater than but equal to, so we can say this condition is true. Okay, so same thing we can go for the less than. So here we have the six important operators, oh sorry, relation operator. So we have the equal to, not equal to, greater than equal to, greater than itself, less than equal to, and less than itself. So these are the 6 important operator symbols you need to keep in mind while learning the relation operator or comparison operator. So now this is just idea about the if statement. Now tell me any doubt here, then you can ask me.
Sir, in number 2, is that an exclamation sign before equal to?
Yes, of course. This is exclamatory symbol you have to use.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now can I move ahead if you don't have any doubt?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Now here I am just putting an exercise to you for betterment. Write a program in Python to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit as well as Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, so this is the most important part you need to understand. But before understanding the exercise, let me explain more about the part which are relevant to the if statement. An if statement is a selection control statement based on the value of a given Boolean expression. Now, Boolean expression means either value will be true or false. So that's why the condition which are putting us into the if condition, if statement, that is known as the Boolean expression. Statement that contains other statement are referred to as a compound statement. So we will see this part into the different manner, and now we will take some example of the compound statement. Then you will see. Okay. So before jumping to more part about the selection, let me explain more about the this example. Now you all can make or design this program. Are you able to design, or should I explain this example?
Sir, explain.
Okay. I'm explaining here. Please listen to carefully. So here, I just need to share my window. Yes, student, tell me, is it visible to all my Jupyter Notebook screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm writing the program. Okay, I'm writing the program here. If there is some problem here with any other student, please let me know. Oh, 200. Okay. This.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please tell me.
Sir, I am facing some network issue. I will rejoin the meeting, sir.
No problem, no problem. You can join. Please join. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But you have to join. I have noted down that a few students are leaving the meeting and thereafter they are not joining. So today onwards, I will not count their attendance. So I need to. It is very easy to calculate the time. Okay, so I will count the
Sir, I
time.
will
So
come in 1 minute, sir.
okay, no problem. You will come.
I will
So
come in 1 minute.
program to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. Is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And vice versa. Okay. Author definitely and developer will be mine. So I'm just writing my name over here. Okay. So now I can change this markdown for the remark purpose. So after running this part, so just let me. Okay. So now here from the very beginning, I can write print. Yes, so I'm writing very fast. This program will convert temperature temperatures, and that would be Fahrenheit and Celsius. Okay, Fahrenheit and Celsius. Okay, next method I'm printing. Print enter enter F. Okay, enter F. to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay. And smart programming, you just need to reverse the same thing. So I need to write the same thing once again. Just try C to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, this is smart programming. Okay, now there is a variable. So there is a variable, you can take any variable. So as a okay, input for the input, I'm taking A. So A is my input, and for the input, I'm just taking the input. Enter selection. Okay, so in simple manner, I'm just here. And for the temporary for the temperature value, I'm writing TMP. TMP is a temporary temperature variable and input. So enter temperature to convert. Okay, so very simple. Now here you are feeling any doubt and any steps, that you can ask me. If please now tell me right now, these are the two different terms we have already seen. One is a input, how to take the input. Okay, okay, so how to take the inputs we can say. Okay,
If
yes
A
please,
to
yes please. Now keep in mind, this is the A is a variable. I can write here the comment. A is a variable to is a variable to take values. Okay, values. What are the values? Which value which is to be taken by the A variable? Please tell me which value. Yes, friend, please tell me. You have to speak over here. Which value will be taken by the A variable?
So the value which will we enter to convert it from Celsius to Fahrenheit or vice versa.
Yeah, so definitely F or C. F or C. Okay. If A is equal to F, okay, F is basically a string, so I can take the single character, one character, double quote, single quote, there is no issue. If A is equal to F, now please understand, I am using semicolon, it is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
As per the syntax, I am just writing the program, then you will understand very properly. A is equal to F, this is what? This is my condition. Okay. From A variable, I need to take the either F or C. Okay. If I'm taking the F, then it is matched by the condition. If the conditions true, then it will execute the if block. Okay. So after typing the colon or putting the colon after the condition, when I press the enter, now you can see it come from here, not here. Okay. There is some already there is some gap is coming. So now you can see this is known as indentation. From this point, I need to write the code which is to be executed by the if conditions. Now I can write converted. Okay, converted temperature. So there is a variable I'm taking converted temperature. Converted temperature is not a function; it is a variable which is used to take as a converted value. So temporary, it's not temporary, temperature minus 32 if Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit to Celsius, if I need to convert, then how I can convert? Now this is the point you need to keep in mind. So converted temperature, temporary minus 32, so into 5,9. So this is the expression I am taking. I need to print a message over here, print temp, comma, degree, Fahrenheit equal to or equal whatever you want to write, then you can write equal, comma, converted temp degree cell CS. Now, any doubt from this statement, you can ask me, please. You can ask me any doubt. If you are having any doubt here, then you can ask me.
No, sir.
The output will be printed like here. Just I'm taking example. Temperature. Suppose I'm putting the temperature something 95, 96. So suppose that. Okay, I'm just taking 95. So 95 temperature 95, comma. The message will be printed degree Fahrenheit and equal to, and converter value that could be, suppose it could be coming like 45. So 45, and that will be message printed, that is a degree. So the information, the data which is coming into the form of the single code, that is will be printed as it is. And this converted temperature and the temperature is these are the two variables by which I'm just putting the my output. So this is a if statement. If this statement is correct, then what happened? The if block to be printed. Else. So here I need to take a variable keyword, that is else. So else part I can write like this one. Okay, now I can't type else over here. If I'm writing here, so it will else will be the part of the if. Since as we know, else is a not a part of the if. So I need to take this part like here. Okay. So now see here I need to write the else block which is to be executed if condition is false. Okay, so it's very simple. I can write all the things in simple way. Let me just copy all the part over here. So I just need to do some changes here for understanding purpose. What is the formula? 9 by 5 multiply temp then plus 32 then plus 32. So this is the formula, as it is will be the temperature, here will be the Celsius, and here will be the Fahrenheit. There is nothing difference. So here will be the Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit will be here, and Celsius I will take. I will put the value here. Now I save to this statement. Now when I press enter, now this is a block I am just marking in a selection mode. So you can see this part is known as the if and else. Okay, can I now execute this program?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the output is
So you
coming.
need to put one more bracket in first statement.
Yeah. Where?
So in if statement, like it will first divide 5 by 9. But sir, if the temperature minus 32 value is divisible by 9, then we will get an integer value.
See the answer. No. See, we have seen the operator precedence. So division and multiplication having the same level, the operator precedency. So the output will be same. There's no issue about that part. Now, which selection you want to know? Now tell me F or C.
C.
C. So temperature, now tell me the temperature.
Zero.
0. Tell me 50 or 0?
93.
93. This is a temperature that I'm entering into the Fahrenheit. Okay. So the 93 degrees Celsius. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting the temperature into Celsius, and that is converted into the 199.4 degree Fahrenheit. You can rerun the program for changing the output. Now selection I'm putting F. So the enter temperature to convert. Suppose I'm temperature converting like 99.4. That is into the Fahrenheit. Yes, there is something we are getting integer. Okay, the value must be integer. Okay, so this is a big problem. So we need to enter only the integer value. So let me do that again. F. So temperature I'm just writing only the 199. Now see. 199 is that should be integer, so that's why we got the error. So 199 degree Fahrenheit Celsius equal to the 92.7, which is equal to the 93. Okay. So this is our simple program where we have seen how to use if and else conditions. Yes, please tell me, students. We have the both output. I am writing here both output. Now see. 199 degree Fahrenheit equal to 92.7 because we need to put the entry in form of the integers. That's why we can't enter the 99.4. So we have to put the 199 as I entered. Now see. And 93 I'm using. So it is converted to the 199.4. So this is a simple program. Now in this program, now tell me you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Student, please tell me any doubt. You
No,
are
sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
now is it clear to all? How to use if condition?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I'm just again going to my back part, that is this slide. So let me share once again to my PPT to all you. You can see there's a PPT. Yes. Yes, student, tell me, is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
So the solution of this program we have seen into the our output on Jupyter. Okay, the output has a solution. Okay, has a solution we have on Jupyter. So now this program is clear to all. Now please tell me, is this clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so any questions regarding the if else part you can ask me. Now I'm not talking about the multiple if else, and that is known as a nested if. I was coming on that part, but before coming on that part, let me know the concept. Now, do you have any doubt in this if else? This one.
No,
If
sir.
else statement. Yes, please tell me. Yes, yes, please. No doubt.
No doubt.
Okay, so I am moving to my next part. Suppose. Now, this is a very interesting example, which is known as the nested if statement. Nested if statement, if statement inside another if statement inside the another if statement. So if it is making a ladder, then it is known as a nested if statement. So nested if statement syntax, you can see first condition is true, then this statement will be executed. Else this condition is false, then we will jump to the else part. In the else part, we have the this. Let me explore more about this part. This is the block of the this is the block of the else part. So when condition is false, we are jumping on the else part. Then again we found that there is another if condition. Now I'm repeating this statement. It is found that there is another if condition. So that's why it is known as a nested if statement. So if conditions, again we are seeing this part. If condition is true, then statement of this if condition, this condition will be executed else, and this else is a part of the else part. Okay, so this else is a part of the this else part, so we need to keep in mind. Again we have the if, so if condition is true, then etc. So this is making a ladder. Okay, so this is known as the if else ladder. So into the examination, I can ask this question into a confusing based style. I can ask this question, elaborate your idea through the if else ladder. Then you will say, sir, you didn't explain about the if else ladder. Okay, this is the kind of the ladder we are seeing. So this is known as the nested if statement or if else ladder. So you have to understand properly. Example, you can say, suppose, yes, please.
So we have to write that in form of that this type ladder. I mean, ऐसे ही लिखना पड़ेगा कि एक लेटर बना बनाकर
एक लेटर बना बनाकर लिखना पड़ेगा।
मतलब जैसे आपने लिखा है स्पेस, जैसे कि पहला इफ दूसरे इफ के नीचे नहीं है, मतलब इससे कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा ना?
बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा। यही तो दिस इज बेसिकली व्हाट हैपेंस, दिस इज सिंटैक्स। ओके, so now you can see there's a gap here, there's an indentation after the else. You can see this f is not coming along with this else. This indentation, it shows it is a part of the else statement. Okay, else block. Okay, so this is it shows it is a part of the else block.
Okay sir,
okay, so this is the point you need to keep in mind. Now tell me any value of the grid. So we will see according to example where we can execute our part. Now tell me any value of the grid. Yes, please tell me any value.
60.
Okay, 60. So student is saying is that is a grid value. We need to see 60. We have entered. Now 60 is less than, sorry, 60 is greater than 90. Condition is false, so this part will not be executed. So where will we jump? This else part. Now is it clear to all? Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
In this else, it is again found that there is another if condition is here. So if grid is greater than or equal to 80. So what is the grid value? 60. So 60 is greater than or equal to 80. Condition is false. This part again will not be executed. The else part of the this if, or we can say the else part of this else block. Okay, so will be executed. But again it is again found that grade is equal to 70. Now what happened? Condition is false. This part will not be executed. Now in this else we have again found another else. Okay, so this is known as the multiple way of representing your if statement, or this is known as the multiple representation of multiple way of if else statement. Okay, so it is also known as a multiple way of if else statement. So this is the point you have to keep in mind. I can answer this kind of the question to the examination in different manner, then you need to understand what I have asked. Okay, now in this else part, grid is equal to 60. Now condition is true. then D will be executed. When this part will be executed, so we will not jump on this part. Okay, so we are jumping on the else part again when we found a condition is false. When the condition is satisfied as our requirement, then after executing the statement, we will jump out of the our this else if or this else ladder, if else ladder. Then out of this ladder, we have the another statement that is to be executed next. So this is the example. Okay, so this is a point you need to keep in mind. Now, is it clear to all?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, should I need to implement this program under Jupyter Python, or you can implement?
Sir, we can implement.
Okay, so this could be
Sir, we
yeah,
can.
yeah, sure. This could be your exercise for implementing purpose, and whenever you have any problem, so you can ask me to the next class. But you are required to implement at your different level. So okay, just try again. So you need to find where you are doing the mistakes. Okay, so all these are the value statement I have already tested. Okay, now this is the idea about the selection control. So now we have seen the sequential control and selection control. Now is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So third one we have the iterative control. Okay. Third one we have the iterative control. I'm reading a few words, few statements here, then you can understand very well manner. An iterative control statement is a control statement providing the repeated execution of a set of the instructions. An iterative control structure is a set of the instructions and the iterative control statement. Again, each and everything is a repeating date that you need to execute the statement again in a certain condition. Then we have the iterative control. So in summary, you can say such kind of the process, such kind of things which is known as the loops. Now, in C++, my dear all the student, you have already understood the concept which is known as the while loop, for loop, and we have
Do
the
well, loop.
do while loop. Okay. Now, can anyone just give me an idea what is the main difference between the do while loop and while loop? And what is the importance of the for loop? Why most of the people are looking for the implementing their programming by for iterative loop. So we have the three different kind of the loop. Now tell me very beginning part. Yes, please tell me.
In while loop, the condition is evaluated first, no, sir?
Yes, please, you can speak.
So in while loop, the condition is stated in
Sir,
the
in while
very
loop,
previous.
condition is evaluated first.
Okay, this is a good
Yes,
point.
sir.
In the
And
while
in do
loop,
while,
what
the condition is at the last of the statement.
okay, good. In the while loop, what happened? First, we need to check the condition. Okay, if this condition is true, then we will execute, or the program compiler or interpreter will execute the its block. So this is the while loop. Now, when talking about the do while loop, now you can see do, and in the do while loop, if condition is false, at least one time your instructions will be executed. So this is a little bit difference we have. In the while loop, we need to check the condition, and that is to be evaluated. And in do while loop, first instruction will be executed, and it will check condition. If condition is true, then again it will be re-executed or re-evaluated. So in the do while loop, there is a condition, and condition will be checked at the last. Okay. So this is the condition. But what is the beauty of the for loop? Yes. What is the beauty of the for loop?
Sir, we can evaluate and end the condition at the same time in the for loop. Sir, at the beginning only, I mean.
Okay. In a for loop, this is a good thing. In a for loop, we can perform the many things which is required to run a loop. Now see. In a first part, we can initialize our variable that is to be run by the our loop. So I'm taking here the I. Okay. So I is equal to 0. So this is not equal to, this is assignment actually. So I'm assigning I equal to 0, that is the beginning part. And next part, what we have? Next part, we need to check the condition I should be less than or 10. So this is what we have the condition. And in this case of third part is saying that we can increment like I plus plus, or if you want to decrement like I minus minus. So you can do the increment or decrement here. So this is the third part. So we have the first part, we have the second part and third part. So all these three parts can be done in a single statement in a for loop. So this is the beauty of the for loop. So these are advantage. But in the Python, but all these example I'm taking from the C and C++. Okay. But in the Python, for writing the for loop is a little bit different. Okay, I will explain very well when we learn more about the for loop. But before jumping the for loop, let me explain some basic idea of the iterative control. So we were on the iterative control, that is the looping part. So we will learn more about the for loop and other kind of loop in very well manner, but let me complete this part in very simple manner so you will understand. I can repeat once again, all these loop I will explain here, or sorry, I have explained here, are part of the C++ concept. Okay, but writing the all these things in the Python is little bit different. Okay, writing the for loop is little bit different from the C and C++. But for loop, while loop, do while loop, all these part of the our Python programming. So all these are under the loop. Okay, so now can we come on the iterative process? Now iterative control. Okay, so this is also known as the looping. Now see, first I need to explain more about the while statement. Now, a while statement is an iterative control statement that repeatedly executes a set of the statement based on a provided Boolean expression as a condition as I spoke. Okay, and now you can see the syntax while condition. While condition. If condition is true, then this suit or set of the instructions or set of the statement. This suit means set of the statements will be executed. Else, if condition is false, then the suit or the set of the statement will not be executed. Okay, it could be one statement or multiple statement. For example, I can take simple example. Sum is equal to 0, current is equal to 1. In n, integer input enter value. So it will take some value. So in n, suppose I took the 5. And in the current value, what is the current value? 1. So 1 is less than equal to 5. If condition is true, sum will be the sum is equal to sum plus current. So what is the value of sum? That is 0. So 0 plus 1. Okay, so it will be 1. Current equal to current plus 1. So current becomes a, I'm writing simply C. Current is equal to become the current plus 1. So it becomes a 2. Again, it will check a condition. Current less than equal to n. So now current value is having 2. So again it will check a condition. C is equal to 2. So C is less than equal to n. It means current is equal to or current is less than equal to n. So we can say 2 is less than equal to 5. Condition is true. Then sum is equal to sum plus current. Then what is the previous value of sum? That is 1. Okay. So we can say sum is equal to 1 plus current. What is the current value? 2. Okay. So sum will be 3. And this step will go on in continuous manner. So finally we will get some output, and after printing the sum value, then you will see. After printing the current value, then you will see what is the current value. So from this kind of example, you can see. Yes, student, please tell me, you have any doubt here, then you can ask me in simple way.
No, sir.
No, sir. We can continue.
No, sir.
Can we implement this simple program in our Python code?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I am just moving to the my Python or Jupyter Python, then we will implement. I'm stop sharing here. Now I'm just jumping to the yes, please tell me, is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I am writing program to understand while loop or iteration. Okay, or iteration. A simple program, as we have seen, sum is equal to 0, which was initialized. Sum is equal to 0, and current value was 1. And the same thing I am writing here to rest of my memory. I have remembered the program. Integer is input and input, and here was a message was there. Enter value. Okay, and then next we have the loop. So here we need to write the while. So while what was the condition? C means current less than equal to n. So what is the n that is to be entered by? Now here we need to put the semicolon colon. After pressing the enter, you will see there is some gap. This is known as indentation. Okay, we are not writing the program here. We will write the program here. Now you can see on the indentation part. So sum is equal to sum plus sum plus sum is equal to sum plus current.
Current.
Okay, and current is equal to current plus.
Plus.
So there is some problem. I am just noting down here. Can anyone just give me some idea where is problem? Where is the problem? If it is visible to all, then you can understand. Now, where is the problem here? Everything is okay. Program is correct. At the last, I can print the print, so it will print the sum. Undoubtedly, no problem. Where is the problem? Now, since print sum, this statement is not part of the our loop. If it is part of, then it will be like this. So I am just writing here outside the loop. It will not be part of the system. Now see, sum is equal to 0. I am writing sum itself is a keyword, so that's why this color is green. So it is better idea to change its variable name. So variable name and the predefined function could not be the same name. So please update this variable sum rather than the sum. Now I'm just running this program. Enter value 5. So answer will be the 15. So what is the answer I'm getting? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So answer will be the 50. Okay. Same program I can run again. So I'm just putting the 90. So answer will be the 4095. So this is some. But fortunately, or by mistakenly, we can say you just put this statement here. Now see the output 5. Then it will print the every times some value. Okay, because sum was a part of the first, it will take some value. So 0 plus current, that is 1. So 1 will be printed. Now it is updated 1 plus 2. So 3 will come over here. Now 3 plus 3. So that means 6 will come over here. And then step will go on. Okay. Now here you can also print current value. Okay. So each and every time you can see, but what happened, we will not require to print such kind of value because we are only familiar what is happening here now. So that's why we need to write the program like this one. So I'm taking any value like this one. Now see, this is the value, this sum the all values. So this is the beauty of the any programming language in the computer science. When we need to perform any mathematical operation, we can get the answer within a few seconds. And if you try to do same thing with the help of the manual way or any human, it takes lots of time. So this is a good thing. For more decorative, you can write like this one. Sum is equal to no problem. Okay, I'm just taking 45. So sum is this is our program. Now is it clear to all?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm just remembering one thing, so I want to discuss with you. I'm just moving to the my this program. In this program, if I need to implement the concept of for loop, so now I'm running this program. If I'm putting the f, then I can put some value, then I will get the answer. No problem. Now there's no problem here to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, Celsius to Fahrenheit. Is it okay to all? I can take like this one, so I can put anything. So answer is correct. Now, is there any problem to understand for the conversion part of the this part? Is there any problem? Now tell me, is there any problem? Did you understand?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, yes, there is some problem. Now, student, suppose I'm typing R. Okay, I'm not typing F or C. Okay, which is predefined as we know, and it is written over here. But I'm typing here the R. R is not in my constraint or my part, so there will be nothing. So now see, it will execute the else part. But else part is coming when the condition is false. It means it will convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit. But R letter is not in my criteria. There are two criteria only. You can type only the F or C. Then, so is it a good program? No, there's drawback. Okay, so we can check such condition. The user input should be F or C. Okay, so we can update this program by adding the value. So where we can add it? So I'm just updating the value from condition part. So here. So while A is not equal to F and A is sorry, A is not equal to C, then it will ask another message input please enter F or C. Okay, so this good thing I have updated this now. What the purpose of this part? This part to check the correct, to check the correct value. Okay, new value because we are taking the. Now, did you understand what I did? Some changes over here. Temperature will be here. So
Yes, sir.
what is the purpose of this loop? To check input must be F or C. Okay, if it is not in F, suppose I'm putting the R, so it satisfies the conditions. A is not equal to F and A is not equal to. Okay, let me run this part. Selection I'm putting the R. So please enter F or C. Okay, I have just by mistake I have taken input as a D. Again, it will ask a message. The loop will continue until I put the correct value. Okay, so I am putting the wrong value. Its loop will be true because I am using a negate symbol. Okay, the condition that should not be equal to. So definitely condition will be true. When I am putting the F, I'm putting the F. So F is not equal to F. This condition will be false. Okay. So here it will ask my ahead part of the execution, that is temperature. I'm putting the 56 something. So I will got a conversion. So this is the beauty of the programming. From the various kind of the control structure, you can maintain or update your program. So this is a simple program. Is it clear to all?
So this happened
Yes,
only by putting the exclamation mark after the a variable, na?
Yes, sir. This let me type here for you betterment for negate condition. Actually, this is known as a negate condition. Okay, this is negate for the negate condition. Negate condition. You have to put this symbol and equal to. Okay, put this symbol. Okay, so this is the operator. Actually, this is a symbol. This is known as the negate operator. Okay, and now and opposite and it is a it is an opposite of double equal. It is equal to. Okay, this is opposite of equal to. Okay. So in the equal to, what we need to check both conditions must be same. Here, if both conditions are same, then condition will be. If both conditions are same, then condition will be. Now tell me false. Okay, so this is opposite reverse condition. This is opposite condition of the equal to. Okay, so I have written over here, and time to time I will share all the programs. So now I have designed this program while talking to you and while taking this class. So I will share this program to you. So then please go through this program and see where you are, where you can have any doubt. And now just try to transform this program into your way in your laptop by using Jupyter Notebook, Spider, or Google Colab, and then do some changes and learn. So while taking the program from the references part, you need to take the copy part and paste into the any ID and do some changes and learn. So this is the learning approach. Okay, so just try to uh, put forward yourself into this case. Okay, let me correct this thing by mistakenly I was typing here. Now this is the idea about the for loop. Yes, please tell me any doubt this basic simple program.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so most probably within the 2 days, I will share on Google Classroom some exercise you all have to develop, and I will give some time. So after the some time, you have to submit on time. If you fail to do so, what happens? If you fail to do so, your marks will not be counted. So this is the important point you need to keep in mind. So this is the beauty of the for loop and while loop. Okay. Any doubt here? Then you can ask me. Yes, ma'am, please tell me. Any doubt?
No,
No, sir.
Yes, yes. One
No, sir.
student, okay, one student whose name is Atisha Jain. Atisha, you are in the elif statement. Okay. Uh, Either writing the else if you can write the elif. Elif is equal to else if. Okay. So you can write. So I will explain this concept in example. So the else if or the selection control is not ended so far. Okay, so I will come whenever we have any kind of example which are relevant to the such concept, we will explain. Okay, so don't worry about that. But here we need to understand what is meant by the control structure and what are the various methods by which we can control the flow of our program. So this is the basic learning. Okay, so this is a necessary part. Okay, so this is not the end of the thing. So here, this is the simple concept. This is the how this program will run. Okay, so at the iteration number 1, sum is equal to 0, current was 1. Of course, condition is true. So sum was 1. Same thing we have already discussed. Okay, so this is the summary of this part. Here I have already done here. Then this is the table of method is explained to the students. Now, the point we need to keep in mind, a while statement is an iterative control statement that repeatedly executes a set of the statement based on provided Boolean expression, or we can say it is a condition. Okay, so this is a point you need to keep in mind. So exercise was I have written here. Write a program in Python to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit as well as Fahrenheit to Celsius and check whether input is correct. Okay, okay. I think I've already completed this exercise. So this exercise is already completed through the using the by using the value. Now write a program to segment that use a while loop to add up all the even numbers between 100.
Visible.
Yes, please tell me what was the problem.
The slide is not visible.
Oh, I think I forgot to share just once again. Okay.
Screen is not visible.
Now it is visible. It will be visible. No problem. Now it is visible too.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, what happened? I just stopped the sharing from the Jupyter notebook, so it is visible. So actually, I execute this program here, and this is the execution of the each and every statement in the tabular manner. So we have this solution. Okay. So this is a tabular. So anything is more required to explain about this part? So each and every statement, and when the condition will be false, or when the condition was false, then the loop will be terminated. So this is already happened over here. I already explained here. So no doubt here, then I can move to the my next slide. Yes, please tell me. No doubt here?
No, sir.
No doubt, sir.
Okay, so I was on here the exercise. This was the exercise I have already solved it here. That is convert the Celsius to Fahrenheit as well the Fahrenheit to Celsius and check whether input is correct. So how did I check? I checked through the while loop. Okay, so by using the while loop, I have already solved this problem. And now, second question was, or second exercise was, here we have write a program segment that uses while loop to add up all the even numbers between 100 and 200 inclusive. So what is mean by the even number and what is the mean by the odd number? So even number, odd number will be the 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 and so on, so up to the 199, because we have the words from 100 to 200. So we will take the ranges from the 101, 103 to 199. Okay, this kind of number will be the even number, odd number. This will be the odd number. And even number will be the 100 because it is inclusive. So 100 will be yes, and 200 will be yes. Please tell me.
Sir, does inclusive mean we have to include 100 and 200 in
200.
the calculation?
Yes, of course, you have to include. So at the time, the condition you need to use a greater than or equal to or less than equal to. So you can use. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm leaving this exercise to you as a home. So this will be your lab exercise. You will solve this exercise at your home, and from the next class, I will just ask from the any one of the students, and you have to share your screen while the solution. Okay. So right now I'm giving this exercise to your lab exercise purpose. You have to solve it. So from these words, just winding my lecture, and here you have any doubt, then you can ask me.